There are moments when a single second feels like a small lifetime, and entire years that dissolve like a dream. What bends, stretches, and snaps our sense of time isn't a clock on the wall, but a tangle of brain systems, attention, memory, and feeling. And once you see how those pieces fit, the world begins to tick differently. Deep inside, timing is not one thing, but many. Different circuits keep different rhythms. A network of basal ganglia, cerebellum, prefrontal and motor areas track milliseconds to minutes so we can speak, catch, and move in time. These structures don't just mark seconds, they sculpt the texture of experience itself. Chemistry gives that machinery its tempo. Dopamine in the striatal circuits modulate our internal pacemaker. Fluctuations speed perceived time up or slow it down, and damage to these systems warps how long intervals feel. That's why certain disorders and drugs can make time feel oddly elastic. Feeling matters. High arousal, fear, terror, intense joy floods the brain with signals that amplify encoding, filling moments with dense memories. Retrospectively, those moments stretch. Conversely, plodding routine, when the mind skimps on novel details, makes long swaths of life collapse into a blur. Modern reviews unpack how valence, arousal, and motivation systematically tilt our temporal judgments. Attention is the gatekeeper. When your mind is fully on the clock, you count more temporal ticks, and durations seem longer. When distracted, time leaks away. Models like the attentional gate and scalar expectancy frameworks show how focus, or its absence, reliably biases our timing. And age? The common tug that time speeds up as we grow older is less mystical than mnemonic. Novelty loads memory with rich markers, making stretches feel longer. Routine thins those markers. Fewer new experiences, fewer anchoring moments, and years feel to pass faster. Altered states, from the flow of creative absorption to the warped hours under psychedelics, reveal the brain's timing knobs in plain sight. Studying these shifts has taught scientists how receptors and rhythms cooperate to produce the very fabric of now. Knowing this changes how we live. Design better interfaces that match human timing, treat disorders with insight into neural clocks, and invent rituals that stretch lived time by creating novelty and attention. Time isn't an enemy. It's a medium we can learn to shape. If this pulled at your sense of the possible, subscribe and follow. Here on Void Frame AI, we pry open the ordinary to show the strange machinery beneath. Like, subscribe, and join the next deep dive. Your future self will thank you.